Brought to you by Penguin.
How to Save the Internet. Written and read by me, Nick Clegg. Prologue. You are living through one of the most rapid periods of technological change in centuries. It is barely 3 decades since the pinging and popping of dial-up modems brought the internet into our homes via bulky desktop computers. Now, it is embedded in every aspect of our lives. The iPhone wasn't released until 2007. Now many of us struggle to imagine getting by without a smartphone. Facebook launched in 2004. Now more than twice as many people use it as drive cars. Somewhere along the line, Google became a verb. 100 million people were using ChatGPT within 2 months of its launch. More than 100 billion messages are sent every day on WhatsApp alone. Even the most technologically inept baby boomer has more information, more choice, more people, and more power at their fingertips than their grandparents could have dreamed of. The open, borderless, and largely free internet has become an integral part not only of our daily lives, but also of how our societies function. Processing data at scale has revolutionized the way businesses operate and public services are delivered. People generating and sharing content at previously unheard of scale and speed has transformed the public sphere. From the Arab Spring to Donald Trump's breakthrough election in 2016, social media has been seen as a driving force behind some of the big political upheavals of recent times. At the same time, the ability to connect with each other online kept the wheels of society turning during the COVID-19 pandemic in a way that would have been unthinkable just a few years before. To quote an internet meme of Will Ferrell in Anchorman, that escalated quickly. For as long as there has been digital technology, there have been people who have cautioned us against it. But in recent years, many societies, especially in the West, have become increasingly anxious about the size and power of tech companies, how our data is held, used and monetized, and the impact internet technologies have on everything from our privacy and mental health to the exercising of free speech and the functioning of democracy. In many quarters, it has become something like accepted wisdom that big tech is exacerbating or even at the root of many of society's ills. This backlash, or techlash, raises difficult questions. Would we choose to turn off certain technologies if we could? Would we deny ourselves the next innovation? Would we be better off without the freedoms of the open internet? Some would say yes. Most of us, I suspect, experience a dilemma. Fundamentally, we recognize and welcome the benefits that technology brings, but we balk at the fact that they put power in the hands of people and entities we don't trust and don't feel are accountable to us. As I hope to show in this book, how we attempt to resolve this dilemma is a question of immense importance that will reshape our relationship with the internet. As I also hope to show, it is no coincidence that this techlash has come to a head during a period when the international order is pulling apart. Since the 2008 financial crash, the politics of economic nationalism and geopolitical rivalry have been turbocharged. Trump's America-first reliance on tariffs and trade wars has upended the global economic order and antagonized allies and adversaries alike. Both democracies and autocracies have become increasingly insular, seeking to exercise greater sovereignty over their economies, their borders, and the technologies used by their citizens. The result is a new wave of laws and regulations as nation-states seek to reassert control over the internet. Donald Trump's return as President of the United States promises to accelerate this trend. A significant difference from his first term is that, this time around, Silicon Valley tech leaders have sought to align themselves with Trump and his forceful America First philosophy. This is, at least in part, based on the belief that his administration can exert pressure on foreign governments to refrain from onerously regulating American companies. Shortly after I announced my resignation from Meta in January 2025, the company caused controversy by shifting its stance on content moderation, including loosening some of its restrictions.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?